Hello everyone, very good morning. I hope I'm audible as well as visible to everybody. I hope I'm audible as well as visible to everybody. Shivam and everybody, I can see Shivam. Yes, good morning, brother. And again to all the others as well, very good morning. So again, just a quick bit. So extremely sorry for the delay. So my camera was not working. So I had to find a way to make my camera work, but it's fine now. Initially, it was not working anyhow, but now it's fine. I had to restart it a couple of times, but now it's working. Now, coming back to this, the final revision between before the final exam of RBI. So let's, without further delay, so it will be a marathon session. It will continue at least for 2 hours. So 12 if required. I may extend it 15-20 minutes as well. Okay. So without the delay, let's start with the session. So now we will start, or rather, I will start with a little easier question. So again, I hope everybody can hear me, see me clearly. So just a quick confirmation on this. Sudarshan, yes, very good morning. Very good morning. Chalo. With that being said, this is the first question of the day. Again, the questions, I guess you guys can see this. So I'll just get out of the way so that you guys can do this. So I'll give you some time. For example, for this question, I guess couple of minutes should be enough. So please solve. Please try to solve. John, very good morning to you as well. Chalo, sir. Let's try and solve this question. Let's try and solve this question. Chalo, sir. Data sufficiency. This is the first question. This is your first question. Chalo, sir. Chalo. Any answers? Any answers? Any answers? Option D. Option D. John is saying option D is the answer. So first answer I got from John saying Shibham is saying B. Okay. Shivam is saying B. Let's see. Let's see. Achha, our 2 minutes, the time is also up. The time is also up. Sure. So, chalo, let's see. Sir. Again. Question again, this is a DS question, data sufficiency. I told you in data sufficiency, you don't really need to solve the entire question. We'll just see, we'll do the bare minimum always, right? So what do we need? Length of the side is Z, Z minus 2, meaning like in terms of Z. So I need area. Now meaning, sir, area will be Z minus 2 whole square because it's a square. So meaning ultimately to give the answer to the question they are asking, I need the value of Z. If I can get the value of Z somehow, I will be able to answer the question that they are asking. That's my question. So my question is essentially is what is the value of Z? Now, from the statements, I will see or I'll try to figure out whether I can figure out the value of Z or not. Chalo. First statement, what this is saying? The diameter is 4 centimeter more than the height. Okay. the radius is 50% of the radius of the cylinder. So nowhere is it mentioned in statement 1. In statement 1, nowhere is it mentioned the word z or the like value z. So there is absolutely no chance that I'll get any value of z from statement 1. Absolutely no, like there is absolutely no chance, 0% probability, right? So again, you see, I don't need to solve the statement 1 to get like to reach this conclusion. Because statement 1 से तो होने ही वाला है, right? So let's move on to the next one. The slant height of the cone, the value of L is given, sir. Lateral surface area pi RL. So I'll get R from here, sir. Because L I know, I'll get R because pi is a constant. So radius is given. So this R is nothing but Z. So whatever the value of R I'll get, this R is equal to Z. So meaning I will get the value of Z from here because this R will be a value. So meaning Z by 4 is that value. So Z will be some value. So I will get the value of Z. So meaning from statement 2, I can get the value of Z, meaning from statement 2, I'll get the value of area. You see, I'm not solving. This is how we'll like save time. You see, I'm not solving this like set because data sufficiency is all about not solving. Out of 5, let's say 3, 4, 5 data sufficiency questions. If you can solve out of 5, let's say 3 questions without really solving, that gives you a big edge. Chalo, third one, sir. The diameter of the cylinder is given Z, meaning radius will be Z by 2. R is Z by 2, sir. Height and cylinder and the cone is the same, okay? The base area of the cylinder is given, sir, okay? So cone. Cone means they are going into again 3 and cone is there in option like the statement 1, okay? Okay, but again, I don't think statement 1 is required because statement 1, like 2 itself is giving the answer. But again, I'll check the options in that case. But again, now height of the cylinder and this is same, the base area is given. So base area, so but again, I don't need this then, the height thing. Why? Because pi into base area, meaning r square, r is z by 2, whole square, this is given as 616. So from there, can I find z? The answer is absolutely yes. The 616 means z by 2 will be 14. It's a very common value. So meaning z is 28, around about that. So meaning from statement 3 also I'm getting the value of z. And once I am getting the value of z, I can answer my question. So meaning I can answer the question from statement 3 also. So the simple conclusion that is coming out of this is either of the statement 2 or statement 3 is sufficient, whereas the statement 1 is not sufficient. Dekho. So 2 or 3, sir, option D will be the answer. But again, option B will not be the answer. Again, I got one option B. Shubham, clear, brother? Clear, everyone? Everybody clear, sir? Everybody clear? So again, I'm saying it is all about not solving the question. Data sufficiency means how you can solve or how you can get to the conclusion without actually not solving the entire set. Perfect. Chalo, sir. Moving on. Achha, this is one set we'll do, but again, somebody, अच्छा पहले ही नहीं करेंगे, थोड़ा let's get into this. Sir, again, a very good question. Let's ease out. So let's just get warmed up. Subah hai. So again, I'm giving you a couple of minutes. If required, I'm giving 30 seconds more. So this is a small little caselet. Has only 2 questions, 18. Achha, I guess 3 questions. Achha, sir, it has 3 questions. Chalo, jaldi se banao. It's a easier. It's on the easier side. So I'll literally ask you to give 100%. You will get to the answer. You will get to the answer, sir. Again, exact exam level practice. So you should be able to do a few questions here. And I'm kind of sorting the questions. I'm giving you the easier questions like upfront. Chalo, sir. Chalo. Need answers. Need answers. Need answers, need answers, need answers. आंसर चाहिए. 11C. Okay, perfect. Shivam has given answer. Very good, Shivam. चलो चलो चलो. चलो. Anybody else? Anybody else, sir? Uh, Likhita is saying A. Okay, Likhita. And I'm assuming I'm taking your name correctly as well. I'm assuming I'm taking your name. So if I'm pronouncing that incorrect, please do let me know. Sir, chalo padhte. A family has a couple and their two children, a son and a daughter. Okay. The average age of the children is 13 years, meaning son plus daughter. This is 26. Just a simple conclusion. 13 is average, total is 26. Done? Done, sir? Now, the ratio of the present age of the mother and the father is 5 and 6. So, mother, I'm taking 5x, and father, I'm taking 6x. Done? When the daughter was born, the mother was 5 times as old as the son. Okay. Sir, ये तो गड़बड़ है. And when the son was born, the mother was 0.75 times, meaning 3/4. This is 3/4, sir. Correct? So 3/4 as old as her father. Sir, again, this is where I'll make my equations. You see, I'm not using shortcuts, I'm not using anything else. I'm using very simple techniques. That's why we're solving. That's why we are solving data sufficient. Shivam, that's the rule, brother. That is the rule. Solving data sufficiency is like it should be there. Again, like in your exam, when you see data sufficiency question, I always say attempt those if you're good. Because, but again, before that, you have to be very comfortable with DS questions. Uh, and again, there are pitfalls. The method I have like shown you now without solving, there are pitfalls to that as well. So if you are from our batches, I've discussed those as well. कि ऐसे solve करने में there are certain areas where you can get into trouble. कि like they might like give you, if you go by number of equations, number of variables thing, if like there might be two statements which are giving you two identical equations. There you cannot solve it. So there are pitfalls to that, to this approach as well. So you need to so you need to have a very clear cut idea कि कहाँ ये हो सकता है, कहाँ नहीं हो सकता है. ठीक है? But again, nothing beats if you can understand like what is going on like in this fashion. ऐसे सॉल्व करने से अच्छा कोई टेक्निक है नहीं. ठीक है? चलो चलो, having said this, चलो इधर आ जाओ सर. When the daughter was born, sir, when the daughter was born, what was the mother's age, sir? When the daughter was born, what was the mother's age? Sir, mother's age currently is 5x. Daughter's age I'm taking D. So this was minus D, sir. Daughter's age. So when daughter was born, so minus D. So you just go back D years. So this is 5 times the age of the son. 5 times the age as old as the son. अच्छा, sun का age sir क्या होगा? Sun minus D will be that. Because sun will also be like it is not saying 5 times as old as the present age of the sun. They're saying as old as the sun. So I'm assuming like back, like whatever was the age of the sun back then when the daughter was born. So this is my first equation. Similarly, there is another equation. When the son was born, so mother's age. So mother's age there will be this. This was 0.75 times, meaning 3/4 of father's age. So father minus her son. So these are my equations. These are my equations. Achha, sir. Sorry, sir. Let me put f equal to 6x now. This is my equation. ये मेरा equation है, sir. Perfect, sir. Now they are asking the value of s, the present age of sun, meaning they are asking you कि भाई sun का s का value बताओ, s का value बताओ. Now you have 1, 2, 3, like 4, whatever like number of you don't take these as equations, take these as equations. Sir, कैसे करेंगे? Sir, you might say, sir, I don't want to keep s or I don't want to keep d. So in that case, s plus d is 26. So you can, so d के जगह you can write 26 minus s, or s के जगह you can write 26 minus d. But again, we need to solve this. We need to solve this. Again, I'm trying to figure out what will be the best way to solving this. इसको सॉल्व करने का सबसे अच्छा तरीका क्या हो सकता है? Because whatever we do, this is not going to be very friendly. Whatever we do, this is not going to be very friendly. So let's do one thing, sir. तो मेरे दिमाग में एक चीज आया. So this is not going to be very friendly. So what I will do, sir, use options. Just a thought. So what I'll do, because calculation here might take me like forever. But again, all the options are given to us. You see, you have to be street smart. DI main is in especially these type of DIs. You have to be very, very, very flexible. You cannot be very rigid. Ki, sir, this is the way, this is mathematical way to solve it. Let's start. Because you are up against time. So like what I like my thoughts are first. Sir, they are asking S. I have all these equations. They काम करते हैं ना, so let's see na. Let's see na. Sir, if I go with that, sun ka age, sir, if I go with the first option, say for example, so this is 16. So daughter automatically becomes 10. Daughter automatically becomes 10, sir. Right? So in that case, just to understand, so 5x minus 10, it is equal to 5 into s minus d, it is 6. So from there, x is 4. X is coming out as 4, you see, 30, sorry, x is 8. Minus tha na idhar. So you see 30, this is with 40, 5, like 5 8s are 40. Now if I put this 8 over here, so this is 40, sir. Minus d is how much? D is 10, that is 30, sir. Correct? And this is s minus d is how much? 16 minus 6, that is 16 minus 10, that is 6. Sir, ये भी 30 ही आ रहा है. अच्छा एक सेकंड, अरे पागल हूं क्या मैं? अरे extremely sorry. देखो आप put the equation value in the same equation. अरे this one ना, this one, sorry. Sir, 5x, x is this, 5 8s are 40. Minus sun is 16, sir, 24. Here 3/4 of 6x, sir, 6 8s are 48. Minus s is 16. So 3 by 4 into 32. 3 8s are 24. Sir, it is already matching. So my answer is option A only. मेरा आंसर तो ऑप्शन ए ही डायरेक्ट आ रहा है. My answer is coming out as option A only. Now, if you want, you can check the others as well. If you want, if you're not certain, कि नहीं sir, let's check one more. चलो ना, let's check. I'm helping you. Sir, let's check 20. चलो 20 check करते हैं. So again, I'm taking S is 20. So D has to be 6 because total is 26. So if that is the case, so 5x minus 6 It is equal to 5 into S minus D, 20 minus 6. That is 14, that is 70, 76. So X ka value is 76 by 5. Sir, either ही almost we can say ये गड़बड़ हो गया. Why? Because in the left hand side integer, right hand side must be integer. So by that logic only I can say this cannot be. And similarly, you can cancel all the others out. So my answer very well, I can say this. And also please understand, once I get this, I will not only get the value of S, I will say, bhai dekho, from here S is 16, D is 10, and X is 8, which implies mother's age is 5 8s are 40, and father's age is 6 8s are 48 years. So these are all present ages. And done, sir. This question is done here. This question is done here. And now they might ask a couple of questions more. Sir, if the first child of the couple was born 2 years after their wedding, what was their average age when they got married? Sir, first child was born. First child is 16. अरे ये क्या हो गया? First child meaning son. Son is 16 years old, sir. First child, son is 16 years old. Right? So their first child was born like 2 years after their wedding. So their wedding was 18 years from now. Their wedding was 18 years, meaning then the father's age was, during the wedding, father's age was 30, 48 minus 18, and mother's age was 28. Sorry, 22. Right? They are asking what was the average. Sir, average kar lo, sir. 52 divided by 2, that is 26. Khatam, sir. Option number B. Option number B is the answer. Everybody getting my point? You see, we are moving a little deeper. We are moving a little deeper, sir. Now, again, this question, please solve and tell me the answer. Solve and tell me the answer. Jaldi se, sir. Please solve and tell me the answer very quickly. You see, age is always considered a chapter which is very simple. Age is always considered as a chapter which is very simple. But again, you see, we can make this chapter also, if you want. We can make a little typical questions from this chapter. So everything depends on how the paper setter wants to set the question. And please understand, you guys are going for RBI Grade B, one of the most prestigious jobs in the country. So you should be expecting, we should be prepared for every facet. They can ask you anything. Likita is saying 4, Shivam is saying 20C. Acha. 10 and 4. Acha, chalo. If they have another child X years from now, then the average age of the family will be 42. And the child, when the child becomes 4x years old, okay, find the value of x. बाप रे. चलो देखते हैं सर. अच्छा, average age will be 42. X years from now, sir, we have to do. Sir, X years from now the child is born. So 4x years old, meaning total 5x years from now. After X years from now, the child is born. After X years from now, the child is born. And 4x child becomes 4x years old after being born. So total 5x years from now. 5x years from now. Now, what is the current average, sir? So these are the things 40, 48, 16, 64. 64, 74, or other 64, 104, 114. 114 is total. 114 is total, sir. 114 years is the total, sir, plus 5x years from now. 5x years from now for how many people, sir? For how many people? You will say 5x years from now for four current members. For four current members. Because like father, mother, and two children now. Boy, son and the daughter. Now there is another children. Who is how many years old? Who is 4x years old? Because x years, then 4x years. So the average is now 42. So total is not 4 but 42 into 5 because number of family members is now 5. So from there you can, or we can try. This is 24x is equal to, so this is 210, 210, 120, 210, 90, 96, sir. So this is 4. X is 4. Option D is coming out as answer, everyone. Option D. So Likhita was correct. Shivam, calculation, just put a little emphasis on calculation, brother. I guess you are missing something here and there, brother. You are missing something here and there. Just put a little emphasis. Perfect. Perfect, sir. Achha. Moving on then. Moving on. This had only 3 questions. Simple, chota mota, chotu sa arithmetic, DI. Okay. Now, chalo, let's solve. Let us solve the next question. It's a probability question, and again, remember, for RBI, your probability questions, especially lengthy probability questions, meaning where the concept is very simple, but the final calculation will be very big. That type of probability questions are very important. Okay. Last few years, RBI is asking you like those types of questions very, very often. Read the question. I will give you a few, like a minute or so to solve it. Arey aaja. 1.5 minutes I'm giving. Chalo sir, banao. This question always. Arey nahi. Shivam, why? This is easy, brother. This is very easy. This is very easy. Likhita is saying E. Okay. Likhita is saying E. I don't know whether that's the correct answer or not because I don't have the answers with me. वो तो नहीं पता. Anyone? D. Shivam is saying D. Okay, perfect. Chalo. Any more answers? Again, there are so many people. Why I'm getting answers from only a couple of you? बाकी लोगों का क्या हुआ? अरे participate. Give me the answer ना क्या होगा? What will happen at most? You will give me a wrong answer. Right? It's okay. It's okay. Achha, 8 cards are drawn from a well-shuffled pack of cards. You see, it's very simple actually. The problem is 8 cards means something C8, 52 C8 in this case. That calculation will look very big. That is the problem. Samuel is saying A. Perfect, John. Chalo. Let's see, brother. Now that calculation, how to simplify? देखो, understand. मैं बताता हूँ धीरे-धीरे. Sir, let's understand. 8 cards are drawn from well-shuffled pack of 52 cards. What is the probability that 8 cards contained all the kings? Sir, how many kings are there in a pack? So you will say there are only 4 kings. So meaning 8 of these cards that I have drawn, 8 of these cards that I have drawn, it must contain all the kings. It must contain all the kings, sir. So that means 4 of the kings will be out of these 8. And the remaining 4 cards can be anything. They have not given us any condition. The remaining 4 cards has to be this: red, black, face cards, non-face cards, this and that. They are saying the remaining 4 cards, it is at your discretion. So it can be anything. It doesn't matter. We are not really like bothered about that. Now classical probability definition is saying what? The probability of getting anything is desired or preferred by, sir, the total. Sir, I want to draw 8 cards. So total outcomes will be 52 C8. This calculation, sir. Now, upar, sir, upar. Sir, I need what? I need all the 4 kings. Meaning, out of those 4 kings, I'll pick 4. 4 out of 4 into. The remaining 4 cards, I will pick any 4 from a remaining 48. Because there are 52, so 4 out of 4 kings are picked. So remaining 48 cards are there. So I will pick 4 from like any 4 from those remaining 48. So that satisfies my concern that all 4 kings are there. Clear, everyone? That satisfies my concern that all the kings are there. So out of 52, 4 kings I've taken and all the other 4 cards are anything. Done, sir. Now it remains the calculation. Chalo, calculate karte hain, sir. This is always 1. Right? Anything, see anything, the same number, or see 0 is always 1. So this I don't need to take care. Ye wala. Sir, 48 into 47 into 46 into 45 divided by, sir, 4 into 3 into 2 into. Now this one, sir. Sir, 52, 8 terms I have to write because C8 is, sir. 52, 51, 50. 49, 48. Baapre. I have to go till 44. Pure baap. 47, 46, 45, 44 into, sir. So this is 8, na? So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So this is how big the calculation looks. This is how big the calculation looks. Sir, ये अभी करेंगे कैसे? Sir, how can we do this? That's the big concern. That is the big concern. Now, again, sir, come to this. Sir, what I will see? Sir, ये छोटा मोटा number, it will cancel this and that. What will not cancel? Sir, I can see 3 रहने का chance है, sir. अच्छा, first of all, what we can cancel, you can. Sir, 48, 48 cancels, 47, 47. अच्छा, let's do this. 48, 48, 47. Sir, this much cancels, right, sir? This much cancels. Now, again, from here also you can cancel a little bit. But, sir, what is not cancelling? Sir, this 44. 44 has 11 in it. देखो कैसे सोचना होता है, sir. I'm not calculating. So what I like my no any अरे हाँ बिल्कुल अरे बाप रे. Now please understand देखो how I'm thinking. So 44 means my denominator should be a multiple of 11. It has to be a multiple of 11. Okay? Chalo, let's see. Let's see, sir. If I can do something. Now, but again, there is a problem. There is a little like chance of error because of this, none of this. ये थोड़ा दिक्कत है, sir. Definitely. But chalo, 11 multiple. So 33, 0. This is -2. So this is not a 11 multiple. Cannot be my answer. So again, sir, this is -4. This is +2. Again, not a multiple. This is, sir, +6, -3, not a multiple. This is 1 second. 11 is cancelling क्या? नहीं, 11 तो cancel नहीं होगा. Just a second. अरे यार, मैं पागल हूँ. एक्सट्रीमली सॉरी. 44 तो आएगा ही नहीं. I need till 8 ना. 52C8. सर 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 45 में खत्म. माई मिस्टेक, माई मिस्टेक, माई मिस्टेक. देखो, देखा गड़बड़ हो गया था. देखा गड़बड़ हो गया था. That's why I'm thinking, sir, 11, like none of the four options are multiples of 11. Arey, my mistake, my mistake, my mistake. You see, 8, because see, 8 is there, so I have to take 8 terms. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is the 44 was ninth term. No, not required, sir. Sir, then, sir, again, you can go with 7 formula, like 7 thing. 5 is all four options are 5 multiple. 3 multiple you can check, but again 3 multiple will cancel. चलो पहले वो कर लेते हैं, sir. 2 3 3 2 4 also cancels. Or sir, 5 tens are this, 7 sevens are this. This is 4, or rather this is 2, 13. And this is 2, 5. 6 by 5 into 7 into 13. Anything is cancelling. बाप रे, ये कैलकुलेशन तो बहुत ही गंदा है. So I am also getting none of this then. I am also getting none of this then. Either I have made some calculation error, silly mistake, or I am also getting none of this. Somebody else given me none of this as answer. Likhita, are you? Have you got the same answer, sister? Have you also got the same answer? Because I don't know. I don't know the exact correct answers. Exact answers तो नहीं पता मेरे को. Likhita, can you please let me know? Likhita, have you got the same answer, Likhita? बताओ एक बार. Likhita, yes or no, please? Anybody, sir? Same answer. Okay. Yes, then this has to be the answer. Then this has to be the answer. Mark option E. I'm rather, again, I'm not 100% sure because calculation mein I may make a mistake. I don't know. Right? But again, conceptually there is no mistake. But again, if I had time, I would have liked to go through the calculation once more. Especially because the calculation is so weird. That's the only thing. That is the only thing. Nothing more. Okay? चलो चलो सर, मूविंग ऑन सर. अच्छा, चलो यही वाला करते हैं सर. अच्छा, वन थिंग, सिंपल थिंग सर. प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस डीआई. लेट मी जस्ट से दिस. प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस डीआई. Suddenly, now this year, this has picked up. This year, this has picked up. So somebody like in our batches also requested me. So yesterday there was IBPS PO mains exam. If you guys or noticed or no, IBPS PO mains का exam था कल. There also one set was there on profit loss DI. Okay, comparatively easier set, but again it was there. So IBPS PO mains and PFRDA had this. So again, many exams. Why I'm saying this is important? Because many exams this year had decided to give you a profit loss DI. So again, that is the reason. You see, it might be the same pattern. It might not be. It might not RBI might not give you a question on profit or loss. But again, you should prepare. You should prepare, at least practice a couple of sets or few sets of profit loss DI. And with that being said, I have decided to give you this. I have decided to give you this particular set. Okay? Again, I know it will take a little bit of time from you, but again, I want all of you guys to answer. So I'm giving you 4 minutes. So it has a few questions. I will ask you guys to solve it one by one. But again, sir, please solve. Please solve this. Solve this, sir. Solve this. Next you will hear from me will be after 4 minutes. Will be after 4 minutes. जल्दी से solve करो sir. Answers, sir. Answers. Time is up. Time is up. Any answers? Time is up. Any answers? And again, Kunal is saying A. And Kunal, I have seen last question you had given answer as D. Have you got that as like by calculation? The probability one? Have you got that from calculation, brother? Have I made an error? चलो देखते लास्ट में और एक बार देखेंगे. I'll check it once more. Kunal has given us the answer, that is E. Perfect. Chalo, let's do sir. Now again, this only looks big. Understand? Not every question that looks big is difficult. Let's see now, sir, how we can approach this. Let's read it first. Sir, 5 shopkeepers bought different numbers of 2 types of articles from the same wholesaler who sells the items at fixed price. Okay. The line graph shows the number of articles bought by each shopkeeper. Perfect. Number of items these are. The table given below shows the total amount spent by each shopkeeper. Now they are asking what amount Tyagi spent on articles of type B. So Tyagi has spent this is the total amount. Tyagi have spent total 1500 rupees. Tyagi has spent a total of 1500 rupees. Now the thing is that I don't know the unit price, neither of A nor of B. Right? Chalo dekhte hain. Let's say, sir, unit price of A. Unit price of A is X rupees and unit price of B is Y rupees. Just because I want to solve it now. Now, Tyagi is this person, this one. So Tyagi, sir, article A, Tyagi has bought this. This is the data, that is 30. So Tyagi, article A, so total price will be 30 into X because X is the unit price of one article. So 30 articles, 30 into X plus, sir, article B, sir, this is this, that is 20, this value, sir. So 20Y, 20 articles, each value is Y. Total amount spent is 1500, sir. 1500. Right? Now, this is done. But again, I have two unknowns. I have two unknowns. So for that, I will need two equations. For that, to solve it, I will need two equations. कैसे solve करेंगे? Sir, what will be the other equation? Sir, you see, Tyagi is here. I can figure out like this for any other person. मैं कोई भी और एक का ले सकता हूँ, sir. Right? I can take like any other like equation for any other person. Now again, what I'll do, I'm trying to check which one, like by taking which one I will be on a better place. कौन सा अच्छा होगा मेरे लिए लेना. चलो. By after doing some understanding or some calculation, sir, you see this is either I'll take this person, meaning sir Junaid, or I'll take Mansoor. Why? Because the calculation will be easier. Why calculation will be easier? You see, Junaid, sir, B is 30. So it will be 30Y. So if I do elimination, it will be very easy. I'll multiply this first equation by 3, second equation by 2, I'll like subtract. Or if I take Mansoor, then this A will be, sir, 30x. Right? So, sorry, 20x. So again, second equation I'll multiply by 3 and the first equation I'll multiply by 2. Again, that will cancel. समझो अच्छे से. Whereas if I take any other value from here, so these will be set 26, it will be set 36, 37, 36, whatever. So it will be a little tricky to calculate. The multiplication, the calculation will be a little bit on the trickier side compared to the other ones, the couple of things that I've said. These are very simple things. Not, this is not something that you guys don't know. ऐसा नहीं है. आपको पता है ये सब. Just the thing, if you think in this, ये छोटा छोटा चीज है, आपका time बचाएगा. That's all. And this is not something that can be taught. I cannot teach you. I'm just saying this. कि आई एम जस्ट सेइंग कि भाई देखो ऐसे भी सोच सकते हो. दिस इज कॉल्ड स्ट्रीट स्मार्टनेस. यू हैव टू बिकम स्ट्रीट स्मार्ट. परफेक्ट सर. चलो कैलकुलेट करते हैं सर. अच्छा नेक्स्ट वन सर क्या करेंगे सर. आई एम टेकिंग जुनेद. जुनेद का सर 30. अच्छा फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दिस इज 24. 24x plus this is 30y sir. That is equal to Junaid's total is sir 1410. 1410 sir. This is the couple of equations. I hope this is clear. अच्छा सर एक काम करते हैं सर. Let's do this. Let us do this. But again इससे you see if I do this then I can multiply the one equation by 8 and I'll get to my answer. Because 3 will become 8, 3 8s are x I'll cancel. Or either you can do this or you can say, no sir, I'll multiply both equations. I will multiply this by 2, 30 into, sorry, 20 into, sorry. I'll multiply this by 3. 20 into 3 will become 60. I'll multiply this by 2. And 30 into 2 becomes 60. And subtract sir. ऐसे करेंगे तो 90, 3 30s are 90 minus 24 into 2, 48. So it will become 42x. Y cancels, it will become 4500 and minus sir this is 2820. Sir 1500 that is sir for 3000 and this will be 180 1680 sir, right? So this is 4 times. So x is 40. Now x is 40 I got. So again the other equation abhi karo isko. So 3 into 40 3x plus 2 into y that is 150. So this is 120 150 that is a 30. So y equal to 15. Y is equal to 15 sir. Done. Y is equal to 15 and once you got this abhi pucha kya hai sir. Tyagi total amount article B. Article B means Tyagi total amount article B means what is the value of 20y. So 20 into y is 15. 20 into 15 is 300 sir, which is option number A. Which is there in option number A. You see, it was a very, very, very simple set. ये सिर्फ दिखने में ही बड़ा था. This was only like it looked only big. It was not difficult by any stretch of the word. This was not difficult by any stretch of the word. Perfect, sir. Moving on. Moving on. Tell me. The next one. Next question, sir. Next question. Just this thing. X is how much did we get? 40 and y is 15, right? So I'm just writing it. X we got 40, y we got 15. Solve, sir. Solve and tell me the answer. The next question. Next question, sir. Solve and tell me the answer, please. Solve and tell me the answer, please. Everybody. Please solve and tell me the answer. Chalo, chalo, chalo. Everybody. Chalo, sir. जल्दी से बताओ सर. What is the difference between the amounts spent by Milind on type A articles? Milind. Sir, Milind type A. Milind type A means this many. So 25, 26, 27, 28. So 28 into 40 minus Ritesh type B, sir. Ritesh type B. Acha, this is also 28 into, sir, this is 15. So ultimately this will be 28 into 40 minus 15. 40 minus 15 is 25, sir. So this is 4 says 700 rupees, sir. 700 rupees, which is option number C, sir. Which is option number C. Yes, Kunal, C is the correct answer. Very, very good. Again, I need answers. Need answers. Need more answers. Need more answers, sir. Answer do. Next one, next one, next one, next one. Yes, Likhita, Utkarsh, C is the answer. Perfect, brothers, sisters, everyone. Chalo, chalo, chalo. Next one. Ratio of amount spent. Tyagi type A. Sir, Tyagi type A we just figured out. Tyagi type A we just figured out, na? Tyagi type A. The type B we figured out. Okay, no worries. Tyagi type A इधर निकाल लेते हैं sir. Tyagi type A is 30 into 40, sir. And again, ratio है, don't calculate. By Mansoor type A. Mansoor type A. So ultimately, you see type A ka value, this 40-40 will cancel because both are type A. So ultimately, number of articles ka ratio. So type A, this is 20. So this cancels, it is 3:2. It is 3:2, sir. Option number A once again. Option number A once again, sir. Yes, Megha, perfect. Kunal, very good. Chalo, 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 chalo. Chalo, next one. What is the total number of type B articles bought by all five of them? Sir, ye to you don't need to solve even. You see, again, this is also one thing here I want to say. Sometimes you will say, you see, like just to clear, maybe there is someone who is struggling a little bit. Not for everyone, the maths is a very strong subject. Let's be very honest. And it's absolutely okay. If you ask me GA, I'll be very bad. I was like, when I cleared the examinations, so again, I'm like, GA was kind of, I was worse than bad. ठीक है, बैड से भी अगर नीचे कुछ था तो आई वाज दैट, लाइक आई ओनली नो हाउ आई हैव क्लियर्ड. ठीक है, मैं इतना गंदा था जीए में, क्योंकि मेरे को लाइक आई यूज्ड टू रीड इन द मॉर्निंग, आई यूज्ड टू फॉरगेट इन द इवनिंग, ऐसा वाला सिचुएशन था मेरा, क्योंकि आई कुडंट रिमेंबर थिंग्स. So like I have cleared the examinations based on my quant was very strong for me always, and definitely the English and reasoning, ye subjects ko, like this helped me only. So again, GA was very bad. So again, if someone who is kind of who is me, but again, just in like the situation is opposite. Quant mein thoda gadbad hai. So you guys need around 7 marks, right? 7 marks to clear the cutoff, because you have to. So again, you have your strong subjects, but again, sectional to clear karna hai. That's the like beauty of RBI. So please understand, if you go through the questions, the DIs, and if you read the questions, you will find there are a couple of questions here and there. Like it's very well hidden, where you don't really need to solve the entire DI. छोटा मोटा दो चार calculations में you will be able to get to the answer. Don't miss those. वो miss नहीं करना है, everyone. Okay, for example, if you want to solve this or answer this, you don't need to solve a single line. This question is saying number of articles of B bought by all five of them, meaning this is a pre-level, very clerk level question. Article B, meaning they are asking ये जो 5 values हैं इनका sum बताओ. Article B, you will say what? So 30 plus this is 28 plus this is 36 plus 20 plus 24. 36, 24, 50. 50 and 50, 100. 128. That's answer. That is your answer. None of this. अच्छा गलत नहीं किया ना. 36, 24. अरे 60, 138. अरे पागल मैं. Option D is the answer. Option D is the answer. देखो गड़बड़ हो गया था. Atithi, yeah, let me say this, brother. You will get 3 sets of DIs, brother. You will get 3 sets of DIs. I told you this. One set will be very difficult, you can expect. One set moderate, and one set is very doable. Okay? You see, over here, if you look at whatever questions I've brought, not this is an easier set. This is on the easier side, brother. Right? तो भाई सब कुछ करना है, you have to practice all. So difficult question भी है. We have already solved a few difficult questions, and we will solve actually more difficult questions on the way. ठीक है, और भी है, और एक सेट है जो देंगे तो आप ही बोलोगे सर ये नहीं करना, ठीक है। So please understand, it is again the whole thing is about like the choosing. You again, I told you na ki there will be sets like this. So again, always you have to avoid this difficult set because the problem is it won't be written beside. It won't be written beside the question. Ki sir, this is the difficult set. So you have to, like, if you don't solve each level of questions na difficult, each difficulty level, you won't understand, like when trying to solve it in the exam, you after reading you won't understand whether this question is it can be categorized as easy, moderate or difficult. So you have to practice all types, then only you'll have the idea कि ये करना है या ये नहीं करना है. Okay. And again, I always say this, it's more important, again, this is not my words, this is words of one of my teachers. It is more important to understand which question is like which question not to do than to understand which questions to do. कौन सा नहीं करना है ना वो समझना ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. चलो अ नंबर सीरीज सर, जल्दी से. टिपिकल आरबीआई नंबर सीरीज, टिपिकल आरबीआई नंबर सीरीज. Atithi, let me say this. There is a strong chance you will get one set which will be even easier than this. Atithi, वही मैंने बोला. So in my batches, I've done all more than 200 sets of DIs. मेरे बैचेस में मैंने खुद 200 सेट करवाया है, ठीक है. जस्ट टू गिव, सो इट हैज मिक्स ऑफ एवरीथिंग. ऐसा भी सेट करवाया कि वन सेट टुक मी 1 hour होल सेशन, ठीक है. सो अगेन you have to go through each of the types, then only you are prepared, then only you will be able, you will develop that understanding कि सर अच्छा ये सेट ऐसे बनता है. This is how you need to think. Likhita is saying C. Likhita is saying 152. Okay, Likhita, I don't know the answer, honestly. I don't know the answer. ठीक है, चलो 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 सर, चलो. Sir, they are saying there is a wrong term in the series 1 named P, and the right term which should come in place of the wrong term is Q. अच्छा. And so PQ, then again find the fifth term of series 2 which follows the same pattern. Okay, sir. So I have to figure out the wrong term. Chalo, let me write it down. 23, 28, 39, 49, 62, 70. Chalo, समझते हैं sir. Sir, first things first. It's an addition-based series or a product-based series, everyone? It's an addition-based series or a product-based series, everybody? You'll say, sir, this is definitely an addition-based series. I told you, the 99% of the times, the rule of thumb is the next term is greater than twice, meaning most probably it might be either double difference or multiplication based. But again, it's not greater than twice, so it is 100%. I can go with this. So plus 5. This is plus 11. I'm just taking out the differences. Plus 10. This is sir plus 13. This is sir plus 8. Sir, गड़बड़ हो गया. Sir, can anyone tell me what गड़बड़? एक गड़बड़ हो गया sir. देखो, understand sir. Sir, for any, like all the types, patterns you know, there is one thing. I told you this. Sir, if it increases, na, the differences, it must increase. You take squares, you take cubes, cube minus, anything. If it increases in differences, 5, 11, so it should increase. Or if it decreases, it should decrease. It should not do that haphazard thing. बढ़ रहा है, कम घट रहा है. It should not increase, decrease, increase, decrease. ये नहीं होना चाहिए. Even if that happens, it should also have a pattern. One increment, one decrement, one increment, one decrement. You see here, one increment, decrement, increment, decrement, वो type आ रहा है. But again, there is no pattern to that. तो गड़बड़ तो है. And they are saying, we know there is a wrong term here. एक term तो wrong है. तो सर लॉजिक क्या है wrong term का? समझते आ जाओ. सर दो चीज मेरे दिमाग में मेरे को दिख गया ऑलरेडी. फर्स्ट थिंग सर, this 5 I can see, this is na sum of the digits. 5 is 2 plus 3, 13 is 4 plus 9, 8 is 6 plus 2. This is not matching. If I go with that logic, please understand, this is why I always say write down the differences in case of a little typical series. You see, I can see this is the logic. I'm not 100% sure whether this is the exact logic, but I can say, or I can see this is how it is going on. He said at least three differences are matching with whatever logic we are trying to kind of set. Now there is a wrong term, and most likely the wrong term will be this if these two are not matching, because the middle one has to be the wrong term. So now 8 plus 2 should be 10, this one, according to our logic. So if I do that, so this will become 38. And then sir, this will become 11, sir. 38 plus 11 is 49. Yes, sir, it's matching. I got my answer. देखो मेरा logic मिल गया. If my logic is correct, then this has to follow na. I'm correcting one, so the other one must automatically correct itself. And you see, that is exactly what is happening. So I will say my value of P, meaning the wrong term, was 39. And the value of Q, Q meaning, sir, the value that, or the correct value in place of that should be 38. And sir, then sir, the next series. P plus Q, 38 twos are 76 plus 1, 77. 77 plus 6 square is 36. 1, sir, this is 11. So first term is 113. Next. Sir, plus, sir, sum of digits 3 plus 2, 5. 118, sir. Sum of digits 128, sir. Fifth term they are asking, na? Plus, this is 11, sir. 11 means 139. Plus 139 plus 10, 149, 149, 152, sir. That is my answer. So again, option C. Option number C. So Likhita was 100% correct. Likhita was 100% correct. Now you see, this was a very, very, very good question. Clear, everyone? Everybody clear, sir? This is 100% clear. This is 100% clear, sir. Absolutely clear. Chalo, moving on, sir. Moving on then. Sir, इसमें तो जाएंगे, but I have a very good, yeah. Sir. Sir, this is a brilliant question. बहुत अच्छा लगा मेरे को ये question देख के. Sir, please do. Good question, sir. Not difficult. Not difficult, but it's a good question. Standalone, like question of mensuration. Standalone question of mensuration. अच्छा, let me give you guys a couple of minutes only. मैं timer लगा देता हूँ. I think 2 minutes should be enough. I'm giving you 30 seconds more. 5 minutes. But again, not more than that. Try to complete it by 2 minutes. Try to complete it by the 2-minute mark. Everybody, please do. Please do, sir. चलो 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 सर. And if you're liking the session, the only request, please do hit that like so that it gets a little more reach. Chalo sir. Chalo sir. Any answers? Any answers? 490. 490. I'm getting couple of answers. Athithi and Likhita both are saying 490. Very good. Very good. Option C. Chalo. And both of your answers are under the 2 minute mark. Very good. Very, very good. Very, very good. Chalo, chalo, chalo. Sachin is also saying 490. Very good, Sachin. बहुत बढ़िया. Anybody else? Anybody else, sir? Anybody else? Chalo. A conical shaped vessel, that is, the base area of the vessel is upward and the vertex is point downward. Okay. Acha, chalo, let me just, like for your understanding, let me just draw this a little bit. Okay. So this is how it is looking. This is a conical shaped vessel. Now they are saying what? So the vertex is downward. Vertex is downward, sir. Now what they are saying, uh, it is filled with water at the height of 7. Okay. Radius of the base area of the vessel is 8. Okay. And the height of the vessel is 28. Perfect. So the radius is 8, sir. R is 8. And the height is 28. This height is given to you as 28, sir. Okay, perfect. Now, after this, the vessel is filled with milk till the height, acha, sir. So there are couple of layers they are making. First is water, then, sir, milk. Acha, the rest of it, acha, honey bhi hai. Okay, sir. 3 layers I can see. It is looking like this. It is looking like this, sir. Perfect. So what they are saying? They are saying कि देखो भाई, ये जो part है, this part is filled with water. This part is filled with milk. And this part is filled with, sir, honey. Correct? So this is water, this is milk, and this is honey, sir. Not singing. Okay? This is what they have told you. ये दिया हुआ है. Total is 28. Now these individual heights are also given. The individual heights are also given. Water is 7 centimeter. So meaning this height, it is 7 centimeters. Okay? अच्छा काम करो then. ये सब हटाओ. 28 नहीं चाहिए. So I'll just calculate and write it like that. So this is 7 centimeter. Then After this, the vessel is filled with milk till the height of 14. Till the height. So meaning, sir, this is 14, sir. After the rest is filled with this. So total is 28. Now the cost is given, the cost of the mixture. You see, now here also one trick is played. Here also they have played. Sir, honey ka cost is given, the milk ka cost is given. Total cost of the mixture, because water is free of cost. Water ka there is no cost. So ultimately they are asking, bhai volume batao. You need volume of this blue section, the volume of this section, of this like this pink section. Yahi पूछा है sir. Yahi पूछा है, and again I should do it like this. ऐसे दिखना चाहिए, right? It should look like this. हाँ, this is better. This is better, sir. Right? Now, sir, what will be the volume of water? अरे यार. What will be the volume of water, sir? Volume of water. What is going to be the volume of water? Anyone? Sachin, Atithi, Likhita, anyone, sir? What is going to be the volume of the water? ये कैसे आएगा? If you can figure, if you can tell me the answer, then the whole thing is cracked open. Then पूरा चीज बन गया, sir. Volume of this water, meaning this column or this cone, the smallest cone. What? How will we be able to figure this out? So you will say, sir, 1/3 pi r square h. You will say 1/3 pi into r square into h is 7. Problem is with this r. Anyone, sir? ये r कैसे निकालेंगे? How can I get the value of this r? Because please understand this. Please understand this. R is given as 8, but this is this big R. They have not told you that this small r का value भी यही है. Small r का value तो नहीं दिया है. तो क्या करेंगे? Sir, please understand. If you don't know that, always stick to this. Always remember this, sir. Always remember. These triangles are always what? These triangles are always similar triangles. So I can use the rule of BPT, meaning, or the Thalas's theorem, or whatever you call it, meaning they are like in the proportion. So if this height 7 and the height of the biggest triangle is 28, so this is, so the smallest triangle is 1/4. Height of the smallest triangle is 1/4 of the biggest triangle. So radius will also be 1/4. Radius will also be 1/4, sir. So radius is 8. So that this will be, it's a radius will be what? Radius will be, say, 2 square. Think of this. So this is 4 into 7, that is 28 pi by 3, sir. I'll put the values at the end. वो last में बैठाएंगे. अच्छा, pi as 3 they have told. अच्छा, तब तो बैठा देते हैं, sir. Pi is 3. So it is 28 centimeter cube, sir. This is the volume of water. Now, what is the volume of milk, sir? Volume of milk. Sir, volume of milk. Now you take this one, sir, middle one. Sir, it is 1/3 pi into. Now this one, sir, this is half of this, because 28 and 14, this height is half. So radius is also half. So this r square will be 4 square. 8 by 2, a half of 8 is 4 into h. H is 14. H is 14, sir. So this is the volume of the entire thing, meaning the blue and the orange together. But I need only the blue. So क्या करेंगे? Minus you do 28, because I know the blue one, sorry, the orange one is 28. Calculate कर लो, sir. So this is, now you see, please understand, this is a 16 into 14. So 28 you take common. So because 14 into 2 I am taking common. So this is 16, so this is 7, sir. This is into centimeter cube. Similarly, sir, volume of honey we can figure out. वॉल्यूम ऑफ हनी। कैसे आएगा सर? अगेन यू डू दिस 1/3 पाई, again you take the biggest one, so r square is 68 into h is 28, minus minus total volume minus this. Acha sir, this one is how much? Volume of milk. Again, volume of milk you cannot take, you should take this, you should take this, meaning the this one plus this one. So I'm taking this 1/3 pi, or rather I'm just cancelling this 16 into 14. So again 28 you can take common, sir. 64 minus 8, sir. So this is going to be 28 into, this is how much, sir? 56 centimeter cube. Now again, sir, paisa पूछा है. They're asking money. I will need another page, sir. So milk will be multiplied by the price of the milk, that is 0.5, meaning, sir, half. So 14 into 7, that is 98 rupees. And this will be multiplied by 1/4, 0.25. 1/4 means this is 7. 56 into 7, sir. 350 and 42, sir. So that is 392. 392 and, sir, 98. So total price will be 392 plus 98. कहाँ जगह है? इधर जगह है, sir. 392 plus 98. Sir, 0, 18, 19, 1, 490. Option number C, 490 is the correct answer. देखो, this was a little. Yes, Utkarsh, वही तो किया. Brother, we have actually done that, brother. We have actually taken RH का ratio, but again, I have not written. I have not written. R1, yes, exactly, Atiti. वही तो किया. Exactly, brother. वही we have done. We have actually done that thing. But again, I have not written it. I have not written it down. That is the that comes from basic proportionality theorem. BPT we call it, or Thalas's theorem also we call it. Perfect, sir. Everybody makes sense. This was a brilliant question. Brilliant question. You see, these innovative questions you must do. करना तो पड़ेगा. बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन था. अच्छा, दिस इज अ लिटिल इजियर. चलो एक अच्छा डीआई बनाते हैं, आएंगे इसमें. वी हैव टाइम. डीआई बनाते हैं, सर. सर, this is the DI right in front of you guys. This is the DI right in front of you guys. There are a couple of DIs. Probability के ऊपर एक DI है, अच्छा. Those things we'll do tomorrow. ठीक है? So I will bring those questions tomorrow. So this is in two parts, today as well as the same thing. 2 hour long session I'll take tomorrow as well. ठीक है? चल. Sir, this is the DI. This is the DI. I hope you guys can see this. I hope you guys can see this. This particular font is a little smaller, but again, if you don't see, please let me know, sir. I can't see this. I'll read it to you, or I'll just zoom it. I'll just zoom it. Please read it first. Okay. So this is given. Achha, let me show you the question. Then I'll give you 5 minutes time. Don't worry, sir. This is your question, sir. Just take a screenshot or whatever you want to take. Take a screenshot or whatever you want to take, sir. ठीक है, इसका एक स्क्रीनशॉट वगैरह उठा लो, सर. And meanwhile, sir, I'll also take a screenshot. Just give me 1 second. Just give me a second. मेरा ये बंद ही हो गया. ठीक है सर. So again, this is you can take a picture as well. If you want, you can take a picture as well, and that is exactly what I am also going to do. That is exactly what I am also going to do. ले लिया सर हमने picture, right? And this is your question. This is the first question, not the only question, but again, take a picture, screenshot, whatever. Take a picture, screenshot, whatever you want to do. Done, sir. Right? Now, let's get back to the question, and I will give you 5 minutes to solve. This is also not a very big set, but again, a little conceptual. Take 5 minutes, no hurries. But again, I need answers from everybody. I will need or I will require answer from everyone. Do it, sir. 5 minutes, you will hear from me after 5 minutes. Take your time. No worries. Just a second, my typist na has made an error. Atiti Likhita, I know, ये थोड़ा एक गड़बड़ कर दिया, and I've just seen it. I have just noticed this. Just a second, everyone. I have to change the graph. Okay, I have sent him the modified graph, but again he put the unmodified one itself. Just give me a second. I'll just turn off the screen for 30 seconds, and I'll just like import the new graph. Okay, I have it with me. Just give me 1 minute, like 30 seconds max. Just a second, huh? Extremely sorry. ये गड़बड़ कर दिया बंदे ने. अच्छा, now you will be able to see it. वही मैंने बोला कि हुआ क्या. Sir, this is the actual graph. This is the actual graph, everyone. Extremely sorry. Extremely sorry. So this is the actual graph. There is another thing, x and y. There is another couple of variables, x and y. So ये x and y वाला चक्कर है. मैं I've sent him the modified graph, but again, he just put the previous graph only. So just you have to please redo this question once more. So again, I'm giving you a few more minutes. Three minutes, I guess, enough because you've already thought about this. Just give it another try. Just give it another try. Extremely sorry once again for this. So just give it give this another try, sir. It will be a little more complicated. That's all. It will be little more complicated. Sai, good morning. Sai, good morning. Good morning, brother. Just give it another try. Aside, this is just like the like we are kind of doing the last minute revision before the exam. Likhita has again given me the answer as A. Very good, Likhita. Very good. Chalo, think about this. Chalo, take your time. No worries. No hurries, but again, I need answers. If required, I'll give you a couple of minutes more. If required, I'll give you a couple of minutes more as well. Chalo, chalo. I need a couple more answers, not only Nikita. Atithi, Sachin, anyone? Chalo, sir. So I'm not getting any other answers. I'm not getting any other answers. Chalo, no worries. चलो मैं बताता हूँ देखो सर how you should approach this. चलो पढ़ते हैं पहले. Sir, the pie chart shows the percentage distribution of distance, total distance by all the individuals. So total, sir, why it is in percentage? Because you see, pie chart gives you the total distance and the bifurcation of that. So if they have total covered 100 kilometers, it means, sir, Raja has gone 30 kilometers. Vijay has gone X kilometers. Shyam has gone Y kilometers. Kunal has gone 15 kilometers. And this whole sum is 100 kilometers. That's all. That is all, sir. Nothing more than this. No, this is not, Sai, this is not an SSC. Like you see, this is anywhere written, this is SSC, brother. This is RBI, 5 option exams, right? Achha. Now, uh, 4 individuals decided this. Achha. To cover a distance by running, with only one person running at a time while the others traveled in a car. Meaning it's like 4 persons, one is running and other 3 they are in a car. Perfect. बहुत ही बढ़िया है. अच्छा. After m minutes, Vijay took over running. Okay. And Raja got into the car. Acha, Raja started running. Okay. And the other 3 rode in the car. That's the start. So Raja started running. So first running, I'm just making this and car. So this was Raja first. And the rest was in the car. Next, after m minutes, so Raja ran for how many minutes, sir? I can simply say Raja ran for m minutes, sir. This is, I'm making another column for our understanding. That is, Raja ran for m minutes. Next, what happened, sir? After m minutes, Vijay took over running. So now Vijay is running, sir. And the other 3 is in the car. And Vijay has ran for how many minutes? Vijay got after an additional 1.25 minutes. Okay, so Vijay has ran for 1.25 minutes. Perfect, sir. So Vijay took, after m minutes, Vijay took over 1.25 minutes. Then next comes whom? Next comes after this many minutes, Shyam starts running. Shyam. And the other 3 they are in the car. The other 3 they are in the car, sir. Now Shyam has ran for how many? After 0.80 minutes, 0.8 m. Kunal started running and Shyam got into the car. Each of them ran or runs only once, and each the person runs at a constant speed. Okay. So again, how much time the other person, when Shyam got into the car, so Kunal has started running. But I do not know for how much time Kunal has run. कुणाल कितने टाइम के लिए रन किया और like for how much time, that is not given as of now. That is not given as of now, sir. So this is all the information that I have, like I know. That I know. Now, car wala section is not really important. But what I need now, now I know the distances covered by all of them while running. Chalo, let's see. So let's make this column. This is given in the pie chart. This is given in the pie chart, sir. Kya kya hai, sir? The Raja has covered 30% of the distance. Vijay has covered, sir, X% of the distance. Shyam has covered, sir, Y% of the distance. And Kunal has covered, sir, 15% of the distance. Sir, ye hai chakkar. I'm not missing anything. Constant speed. Shyam, perfect, sir. Sir, Raja, वगैरह, हाँ, ठीक है, sir. And they have ran only once. This is all the information that I could have found. I have found all this and written it down. Chal, now let's go to the question. Now they are asking the speed of Vijay is what percentage of the speed of Shyam? Vijay and Shyam का speed का चक्कर है sir. Vijay and Shyam. Sir, it's very simple. Vijay and Shyam का sir time ratio I know. You see time ratio is अच्छा. Let's write it. Vijay and Shyam sir. Time ratio is given to us. Time ratio is what? 1.25 m ratio 0.8 m. This is given to us, sir. You see time 1.25, 0.8. So if you just calculate this, m cancels and this is 80 gone, sir. So 5 second to 16, 5 second to 25. So the ratio is 25 ratio 16. So speed ratio, the speed ratio में जाएंगे sir because distance is not same ना. So distance is what? How much, sir? Distance is how much? Distance is also we know one is x, one is y, and percentage of the same value. So it will I can take simply simply x and y. Chalo, sir, x and this is y, sir. Vijay ka x, Shyam ka y. Okay, sir. Now what will be the speed ratio, sir? Why I am taking speed ratio, sir? Because speed ka hi, the question is around speed only. So I am taking the speed ratio. Speed ratio, speed is distance by like time. So x divided by 25 ratio y divided by 16. So this is my speed ratio. Now if I know this, if I can figure out the value of x and y, so dekho, if I know ratio, then answering this percentage is breeze. It's very simple, sir. Please understand. Dekho, how I'm thinking. If I know this value of x and y, then answering from ratio to get to percentage, it's one line. Because if I know, say the speed ratio is 3 ratio or 4 ratio 3, for example. So that means 1 less out of 4, meaning 25, 100%. So it is 25% less. You see, it's as simple as that. It is as simple as that, right? So it is very simple. And also you see, you may seem or it may seem, sir, x and y, there are two variables. It is not actually two variables. Why? So please understand, this whole thing has to be 100%. So 30 and 15, 45% gone. So the one thing I can definitely say, that is x plus y must be 55. Everybody, you see. So that means if x is whatever, so one value I know, I can simply, if you want, I can see x is, let's say, a, like if I keep x, y I can write 55 minus x or vice versa. If you want to keep y, x you can write 55 minus y. Meaning it is only one variable here. It is not couple of variables because x and y, they are related and the relation we already know. Now comes this statement one. Chalo pad. Time taken by Kunal alone was 80%. Kunal means last one, acha, of the time taken by Vijay and 125% of the time taken by Shyam. Okay, sir. Sir, Kunal का जो time है, that is zero point 0.8 of Vijay, that is 5, अच्छा 0.8 ना लिख के sir, I'm writing 4/5, okay? 80% means 4/5 of Vijay and 5/4 of Shyam. So this is about time. This is about time. But sir, again, I need distance ka thing. Not really helping that much. Not really helping that much. Why? Because you see, already time ratio we know. And if you calculate, you see 4, 4, 16, 25. And 25 ratio 16, we already know. It is not really of any help to us. Now, second one. The distance covered by Raja was this much, 1/3. More than the distance covered by Vijay, sir. Sir, Raja is 30%. This will be of use. Why? Vijay is X. They are saying this 30, or rather, let me write it here. This 30, sir, that Raja has covered, it is 1/3 more, meaning 4/3 of X. So from here, I will get the value of X. And if I get the value of X, so Y will be 55 minus X. I will get the value of Y itself. So I know X, I know Y. So I know X by 25, ratio Y by 25. So I know this ratio. And once I know this ratio, I know this percentage. So you will say statement 1 is not sufficient, but statement 2 definitely is sufficient. So they will say, you will say statement 2 alone is sufficient, which is option number B. Option number B will be the answer. So Atithi, A was not your correct answer, brother. A is not the correct answer, brother. B is the answer. Because A itself, you see, the A, whatever information we can deduce from A, that is, we are deducing without A itself. A chahiye hi nahi for to deduce that information. Clear, everyone? You see, that is how you break down a DI. Now, this is not a calculative DI, but a very conceptual one. This is not a calculative DI, but a very conceptual one. Right? You don't have much calculation in it. But again, बहुत ज्यादा concept है इसमें. बहुत ज्यादा concept है sir इसमें. Perfect, everyone. Makes complete sense. Makes complete sense to everybody. Clear है? Everyone. A quick yes or no. A very quick yes or no. Clear, sir? Clear? Acha. There are a couple of more questions which I'll be giving you guys as homework. Acha. Let me say one thing. These DIs, most of these DIs have 3 questions, 4 questions, 5 questions. But again, I have chosen to take 4 of, like most of the cases, if there are 5 questions, I've taken 3 or 4. Why? Because you see, once you solve the first question, you have the DI clear. So what I've done, I have chosen to do more sets or more like different questions than to solve one DI, then kind of solve the questions, all the questions. Okay? So again, these questions are homework because I'll ask everyone the answers tomorrow. So you'll see, I'll upload this notes. I'll upload this PDF as notes right up like after the class today. So you can download and solve these questions. This is one, this is one, this is one. So I've uploaded 4 questions actually. I have done 4 questions. Okay? Acha, our time is up for the day. That's the problem. And you see, I'll do this. हम लोग का टाइम तो बहुत ही seconds. Yeah, Utkarsh, definitely, brother, definitely. Second statement, na? Yeah, definitely, brother. कहाँ गया हमारा set? Just a second, please give me. Yeah, this one. You see, second statement, brother. You see, they have told you, Raja, the distance covered by Raja. Now, come back to this. How much distance Raja has covered, Utkarsh? That is 30%. Now, percentage of the whole thing. So it is, I can definitely take like 30 kilometers if I take 100 is the total. Because everything here is relative. Please understand. X and Y, they are relative. Why relative? Because you see, at the end of the day, I need ratio. So whether I take 30A, like this is A or B or whatever, 100A, it will cancel. So it's not really important. It is not really important, right? So again, so if you go with that, so 30A Raja has covered 30, but again I've taken only 30. So that is 33.33, meaning 1/3 more than the distance covered by Vijay. So Vijay has covered how much? Vijay has covered x kilometers. 1/3 more than that, meaning 4/3. So that is 4/3 of x. Now again, I'm not calculating the value because you see, this is a data sufficiency question. They're not asking find the value of x and y. So I'm saying that means x will be, I can figure out the value of x from here. 4/3 of x is 30, so x is this much, right? Sai, you will not understand, brother. Suddenly, like in the, after 1 hour or so, how are you expecting to understand, brother? And you are not preparing for this exam. How? Right? Now, this is 4/3 of x. And from there, x you can figure out. And if you can figure out x, so from there you can figure out y as well. Right? If you can figure out x, because x plus y, you see, this is given as 55 from this pie chart, because total is 100, 30 and 15, 45 gone. So x and y must be in total, that should be 55, sir. That means from there I can figure out y. So I now know x, I now know y. So this ratio I know. And once I know this ratio, I can figure out the percentage itself. Done. That means from the second statement, I can go to my answer. I can figure out my answer. Clear, everyone? So that was the uh, our class. That was our class for the day, sir. Now, again, this I'll take 2 marathons. This was the first one. Again, I'll come back to like tomorrow at the same time of 10 o'clock. Today, I was late by 10 minutes. Actually, why? Because I was here, but again, the camera. So this framing was not coming. I don't know why. This is preset, but again, some issue in the camera was happening. So the framing was completely off. So I had to restart a couple of times to get everything sorted. Okay? So that is the reason. Now, so I'm hoping that there will not be any issue tomorrow. Now, with that being said, thank you so much everyone for joining. And again, do practice. Use this couple of days or like 3-4 days that you have to your maximum effort. Tomorrow's questions will be a little on the higher level than today's, definitely. So it's kind of like done intentionally. Thoda confidence aaj, thoda kam confidence like tomorrow. But again, like you have to be prepared for easier questions, moderate questions, difficult questions as well. Okay, so everything, your question paper at RBI, like in the actual exam, will consist of all those types of questions. So again, you have to practice all the types to identify which questions to do from there. Not every, you don't need to solve every question, and you cannot solve every question honestly, right? So having said that, thank you so much. If you have liked the session, please do hit the like, and for the platform students, please do rate the session if you have liked it. And also one more request, if you have any queries, any feedbacks, anything at all, please do comment in the comment section, like in the YouTube, and definitely you have a feedback like a section in the platform. So with that being said, thank you so much. I will see you guys again tomorrow at the same time. If you have any queries, if you want to send me any particular doubt questions, also feel free to like kind of throw something at me like in the Telegram. I'll take that question up in the class tomorrow. Thank you so much. Take care and bye bye from my end. Thank you.